Previously in Bravely Default 2, the party defeated Lily and Galahad to free them from their brainwashing and recruit them as guests. Unfortunately, the crystal on top of the tower was a poison trap to distract us from the culprit's real hideout, which was hidden behind a random painting in town. I'm not just doing this for me and my family, I'm doing this for Wiswald. I'm not afraid. Whatever happens from here on in, I'm ready for it. I'm coming with you, and I'll do my best to help. I need to know what's been going on, for Mona's sake. If there is a crystal to be found here, it is somewhere beyond the hidden door, among the branches of the great tree. Whoever is behind all this must be there too. We must hurry. We got her now. Time to put an end to her reign of terror. It's important to keep a cool head, okay, laddie? Goodness knows what kind of traps might be lying in wait for us. Someone's cave. Are there enemies in here? There are 4 chests.
Judging by all the artwork, I'd say we've found our culprit. Look, there's something written here.
Not one good thing has ever happened to me. My parents were rich, but they showed me no affection, no love. I spent my entire childhood all alone in our big house. Even when I went out, I hated everyone I met. They were ugly and stupid. The world was ice cold, deep blue.
It's the story of somebody's childhood. Aye. And not a very nice one by the sounds of it. Plenty of money, but not much else. I wish it's all very tragic and everything, but calling people ugly and stupid, that's a bit much, no? Yeah. Sounds like whoever wrote it had a pretty low opinion of others. Or a high opinion of themselves.
Use my sword, so there must be encounters. Oh, Mona. Keep your wits about you, Elvis. This wee devil knows how to use your weakness to wheedle her way into your mind. Her weaknesses, aye, that's one way of putting it. How could she use Mona against us like that? Aye, it beggars belief. She was such a sweet, kind-hearted girl. I still can't believe she's gone. Please, though, you two, you have to stop blaming yourselves. It was an accident, alright? Well, not an accident. Might have been on purpose. Easier said than done, I'm afraid. She was such a happy, kind little creature. Why? All I can think of is what I should have done differently that day. There was still so much I wanted to tell her. So many things I wanted to show her. Ugh, I can't bear to see you all like this. Please, you have to try and stop dwelling on it. It's not what Mona would have wanted. She'd want you to look to the future, not the past, and you have to at least try. Elvis is right. Yeah, maybe the best way to honor her memory is to fix the mess that Wiswald has become. Alright, this is her home. We have to put things right. Whoa. So there are enemies here. I don't see any chests yet. What? There's fake walls? It's gonna make it tricky. 2 dragonfly wings.
Look, more writing.
My life really began the first time I picked up a paintbrush. I knew straight away that I was special. I could paint whatever I wanted. Of course, no one understood my gift. Either that or they were jealous of it. No one appreciated me. No one even tried to appreciate me. I had this magnificent talent, and no one to share it with. I became angry. Very angry.
Well, whoever this is certainly isn't lacking in ego.
But can you imagine? Finally discovering something that brings you joy, only for your life to remain as miserable as ever. I can certainly sympathize with their frustration.
The Asterisk has made me happy. The traveler who gave it to me, she also gave me hope. She was so beautiful. Now, at last, my paintings move people. Literally, I can make them do whatever I want. Now my talent can't be ignored. It burns bright red, the red of excitement, the red of joy!
So they got the Asterisk from some wandering woman, eh?
Didn't the same thing happen to Prince Castor?
You're right.
What is it, Gloria?
The blue paint came from the Institute of Magical Inquiry, and the yellow paint came from the forest. But where did this red paint come from?
Yeah, good question. Anyway, something about this picture is making me feel weird.
Aye, me too. Best press on, eh?
Nasty surprise.
Yes, it's...
Rod of ice.
Are those flowers?
But what are they doing here? There isn't any sunlight. Oh, my.
Corpses.
They've all had their throats cut. The blood makes it look like flowers from a distance. But there isn't actually that much blood. I don't think these people were killed here.
So this is the source of the red paint.
This is becoming more of a horror story.
These people were all from Wiswald. I knew some of them. This is awful. She killed all these people just for their blood?
She's a monster.
We'll come back and bury them later. For now, I think we have to push on.
Saw someone looking at us. Really does turn into flowers the moment we back away. Aha! There was a secret wall. Shaco obtained. Whale flower obtained. There she is.
Stop that right now! I said stop it! Put the brush down!
Will you be quiet? I am trying to focus here. How dare you disrupt my flow? You made it here already? Fine. Hi, I'm Folie.
Never mind who you are. We want to know what exactly you've been up to, and why.
Why? Well, that part's easy enough. I am an artist. And even idiots like you must understand that an artist must make art.
That's not what I'm asking, and you know it. How does that explain why you had to go and manipulate us like that? Why you had to kill all those people?
Oh, really? Okay, I'll try to explain using simple words. You know what primary colors are, yes? Blue, red, and yellow? You mix them to make all the others. Well, ordinary paints just won't do for a visionary of my caliber. So I had to get creative. I started thinking, and the first thing I realized was that Wiswald is full of brainy types. I thought, surely one of them has the means and the materials to mix me up the blues that I need.
What? You're trying to tell me that's why you messed with my head?
You clever! That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. And I must say, you did a splendid job. Who could have imagined what a wonderful hue you'd make, melting and melding all of those metals? Then there was the yellow. For that, I just had to use the earth crystal I got from Musa to make enough trees appear.
You were involved with the theft of the crystals.
Involved, yes, but it wasn't just me. There were a few of us. From Savalon, Rheimdall, all over the place. All of us with our asterisks invading Musa to good fun, actually.
Fun?
Yes! Almost as much fun as when I killed all those brain boxes to make the red paint I needed. It really was a shame to die for. All the magic they work with up at the Institute must do something to their blood. Anyway, it was a lot of work. But the good news is, my masterpiece is almost complete!
You did all that just for a painting?
Just for a painting. How dare you! Art is the most important thing in the world! Creators must be allowed to create! And don't think I've had it easy. I had to kill Mona to get ready to make my blue paint for me, and then Lily started getting in the way, so I had to send her out to the forest!
You killed Mona. But I thought it was an accident.
That? No! You saw the little trap I laid using the fake crystal, didn't you? Mixing the poison in with the paint for that was trivial for someone of my talents. But you know what is even easier? Mixing in a little fiery surprise.
No! How could you? You're sick. You mixed it in with the paint, eh? Very clever.
Clever? Elvis, this is no time to be... Wait. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I've just realised something is all. That thing they say about pure rage making people strangely calm. It's true.
Elvis?
This one's not about asterisks or crystals or any of that. This one's about revenge, pure and simple. It's payback time! What the... Where am I?
I am that which nurtures, which supports, which strengthens. Hear me. I am Earth, the ground beneath made crystal, and now you shall receive my blessing.
Oh, my turn, is it? But why now? And what's the Earth crystal doing picking me?
I would guide you, show you the true path.
Oh, you would, eh? Well, I'm alright, thanks. I already know what I've got to do. And once it's done, I'll be getting right back to hunting for asterisks.
What is this purpose that stirs you so?
Some old friends need my help. And when a friend's in need, you drop everything and go running, eh? Well, that's just how it is.
And would you stray from the path you have chosen for new friends also, were they to have need of your aid?
Aye, of course I would. I want to know what Lady Emma's book says, but there's no rush. I can look into that anytime. And what's a bit of knowledge when the people you care about need your help?
Very well. Though you know that to choose such a path might lead to sorrow and hardship.
What can you do, eh? That's just the way it is. And what's the point in sweating the details? Sometimes you just have to knuckle down and do what's right.
Okay, now he gets specials.
Ho-ho! That's me blessed. Which I suppose makes me a hero of light now. Well, it's a big responsibility, but I'll do my best to live up to the name.
What are you wittering on about? Actually, who cares? You'll be dead in a moment. Yes, that's right. My talents are to be rewarded with the ultimate accolade at last. My masterpiece is to be given the gift of life.
And how many deaths will that life have cost, eh? I'm not letting you keep hold of that asterisk a moment longer. It's time you paid the price for what you've done. To my friends,
and to my homeland.
I have just had the most wonderful flash of inspiration. I've used your blood to put the finishing touches on my mural. Yes, it will be utterly wonderful, utterly unique. Prepare to be sacrificed for the sake of art.
You are about to witness my true
Oh no, she debuffed my attack.
I hope my voice holds.
Here I go.
Aquatic Spirit. Reflect. So I cannot... for the golem, I have to use physicals to win. Do I have any anti-spirit type? Oh shit, I don't have any. I'm just gonna have to use my axe to bash its face in. But the aquatic I might be able to do something about. Okay. Darkra?
Okay, what's the plan?
Was that a counter? Defender of the people.
Okay.
I'm up, huh?
Blinded? Will that help? I hope. Aqua Slayer.
Want to see what I can really do?
Okay, his special for black magic, blast everyone with water. That's a pretty specific element, but it happens to be the one they're all weak to, huh?
Prepare to meet
Darkra.
Holy Spirit, heal me.
That was a close one, eh? Time to play my trump cards.
Is that painting automatically just whacking us with dark magic? That is so... I can't use magic on the golem, so you're just gonna have to default for now.
Safety first. Guess nothing. Hey.
Seth actually managed to get a few BP back due to that, due to the revenge ability, huh?
Here goes.
Continue defending.
You are about to witness my true power.
I need to get some physical attack as well, huh?
Here goes.
I don't feel too good. Want to see what I can really do?
Damn it. Poisoned.
Prepare to
Counter when opponent defaults? Yeah, that's pretty messed up. What the hell?
let me help you.
Here I go. I'm going all in.
Okay, now's a good time to just try to finish off the golem so I can just isolate Folie.
See how you like this. Prepare for impact. Try this for size. See how you like this.
What is the matter with you? Why do you have to make this so difficult? Are you jealous of me? Is that it? How pathetic. Death is almost too good for Philistines like you. Almost. But not quite. All right then.
Shit, she's paralyzed. This could be our chance. Humanoid type. Okay. Invigorate. Then we'll use Humanoid Slayer.
This should do it. This side.
Time to play my trump cards.
Do you know the Klingon proverb that tells us revenge is a dish that is best served cold?
Here I go! Oh, an icy power is upon me!
How could I lose against such heartlessness?
Serves you right after what you did to my pals!
PICTOMANCER. They can reduce enemy stats, but once they're by themselves, it's really hard for them to fight back, huh?
My masterpiece!
Looks like it's all about to come tumbling down.
How do we get out of here?
Back the way we came?
Huh? Is that? Over there!
The Earth Crystal has been obtained.
My masterpiece! It's all that I have. It's all that I am. All the hours I spent. All the paint I used. All the lives I took. I can't walk away from it now. I'll never paint anything like it ever again. But wait. I feel something. A new kind of beauty. These cracks. They're veins leading down to the beating heart of the earth. Yes. I see it now. I can't look away. How can I look away from such beauty?
Looks like we all get out in one piece. Huh? What's the matter?
That kid, I think it was...
Kid? What kid? What are you on about?
Nothing. Forget it.
Roddy, about what happened to Mona, I really hope you can forgive me one day. None of this was your fault, Galahad. And besides, Mona was the last person to hold a grudge. She had a smile for everyone. Even for me, when I was too busy to go home.
Well, that's why I sent her to the Institute that day. She was so looking forward to seeing her dear Da.
Aye, Mona was a ray of sunshine, sure enough. And I think it's safe to say she'd be smiling now, seeing us all back, safe and sound. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Roddy, Lily, and Galahad leave the party.
Listen, I just want to thank you all for everything you've done. Are you sure you need to leave right away? We'd love it if you could stay a little longer.
Sorry, old pal. This book won't decipher itself.
Aye, I suppose you're right. Sorry I couldn't help you with that, by the way.
Nonsense! You've far bigger fish to fry now you're the boss man here in Wiswald.
I have, eh? I'll make sure the place is looking its best by the time you come home. That's a promise.
I'll be holding you to that.
Did Roddy tell you? all the children who lost their parents are going to come and live at the Institute.
Aye. It's going to be a wee bit lively around the place for a while, but that's how Mona would have wanted it.
You're not wrong there.
Oh, before I forget, there was a wee something we wanted to give you for the journey, you know. It's a natter ring, so we can still have a chat even when you're far away. Give us a shout anytime. We'll always be glad to hear from you.
Ho-ho! Talk about convenient. This is bound to come in handy.
So, have you decided where you're headed next?
Folie mentioned a kingdom by the name of Rheindal. That will be our next port of call.
Won't be an easy journey. The road there goes through the Wiswald Woods. Be careful out there, all right?
Will do, Roddy. It's not easy saying goodbye, is it?
Aye, I know. But you'll be seeing us again soon, I'm sure.
That we will. Alrighty, let's get moving.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nether ring obtained. Can I actually use it? Seth found treasure. My old pals proved to be pretty handy in the end, eh? I'd best make sure to return a favor someday. Not that I'm telling them that, of course. They'll only go getting your hopes up. Wiswald's taking a battering, but I'll not be abandoning the place. Not now. It's like magical research. You have to accept how things are in order to see your way forward. You can't make progress if you haven't got a starting point, and this is mine. If you're heading for Rimidal, you'll be needing to pass through the Wayward Woods. It gets pretty nippy on the other side of the forest, so make sure you wrap up warm before you head off, eh? Folie was among those who attacked Musa, and if she is to be believed, another of their number came from Rimidal. But I must not let myself be distracted by the thoughts of revenge. I must focus on recovering the crystals. After all, if I were merely to act on my impulses, I would be little better than Folie herself. From now on, I'll be dedicating my life to keeping Wiswald safe. I'll have to make your having safety mean something. Helping people get better, get back on their feet. It's what Mona would have wanted, I'm sure of it. Guess we better brush ourselves off and head for Rimidal then, huh? Look, what happened here was pretty tough for all of us. But at least we saved some people and made some new friends in the process. Try to stay positive.
What's with all the sighing, Elvis? Oh, I was just reminiscing about when I first came across the old book here is all. I found it when I was going through Lady Emma's things after she... I couldn't read a word of it at first. But then I happened to plonk it down near an asterisk she had lying around on her desk, and suddenly I could make sense of some of it. I just hope she managed to figure that much out at least. No way I've ever known now, I suppose. Wait, what am I talking about? Of course there is. She was always jotting down wee notes about every little thing and shoving them in books. I'll bet there's something useful somewhere on those shelves.
I guess we'd better take a look then, huh?
Okay, now we have to look for her notes.
In addition to working on my research, I'm also teaching the basics of magic to a couple of young hopefuls. I'm trying to be patient, and I appreciate that everyone develops at their own pace. But I must say, one of them in particular has been a disaster so far. On the first day, he set his hair on fire. On the second day, he set his clothes on fire. Heaven knows what'll be going up in smoke next. And as if that wasn't bad enough, when he came in on the third day, he tried to laugh it all off and told me not to sweat the details, whatever that's supposed to mean. Still, I suppose blind optimism is a virtue of sorts.
Elvis? Is she talking about...
Let's not sweat the details, eh?
I found a strange old book. and I'm struggling to make any sense of it. It seems to be written in a language I've never seen before. I'd almost given up on being able to decipher any of it, but then suddenly, some of it started making sense. Seems it was reacting to my Asterisk, but I've not managed to work out much beyond that yet. It's driving me potty. There must be some way of reading the rest, though, and I'll not stop until I found it. Something tells me it's important, that he'd want me to.
So Lady Emma had noticed the connection between the book and the Asterisks, eh?
Do you know who she was talking about at the end? The he she mentioned?
No idea, sorry. Someone from our past, maybe? She wasn't exactly one for sharing.
My apprentice continues to be just about the sloppiest magician I've ever had the misfortune to teach. But oddly, he's also the one I've the most faith will come good in the end. His progress has been painfully slow, but he's determined not to give up. He's got grit, I'll give him that. And curiosity, too. These two qualities alone will take him far. But most of all, he's compassionate, I suppose you'd say. He just seems to know when people need help. He's even snapped me out of one or two of my black moods. Aye, you're not all bad, Elvis.
Lady Emma.
It's no good. I can't make head nor tail of it. What if there's nothing to understand? What if it's just meaningless gibberish? I have to test my theory. I have to get my hands on another Asterisk.
Lady Emma, I brought the package you asked for.
Thanks, Elvis. You can leave it over there.
Still getting nowhere, eh? Oh, you've been frowning at whatever that is for days now. Maybe you should take a wee break or something. A spot of fresh air can work wonders, you know. Not that that face you're making isn't charming, of course, but you wouldn't want to get stuck looking that way, eh? Is it something I can help with, maybe?
You're very kind, but I doubt it.
Fair enough. Will you at least let me make you a nice cup of tea, then?
Aye. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Alrighty then. I'll be with you in a jiffy. You'll crack it sooner or later, Lady Emma. I know you will.
Yeah. Ach, Elvis. What would I do without you, eh?
Well, well. And there I was, thinking I never gave her much of any use.
I guess that's how it is with students and teachers, right?
Aye, I suppose it is.
Quest completed. Amulet obtained. Allow a girl her mystery. So Lady Emma fought alongside Sir Sloane once upon a time. Aye, 50 years back to be precise. Sir Sloane did mention that they were around the same age. Then he told you more than she ever told us. We had literally no idea how old she was, and it was impossible to tell. What do you mean? Well, some days she'd look 30-ish, other days 20-ish. Some days she'd even look younger than me. How is that possible? Was she using magic or something? Could be, wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if she was around Sir Sloane's age, that would have made her at least... What does it even matter how old she was? If she managed to keep her youthful good looks somehow, then more power to her. I suppose you're right. Some mysteries are better left unsolved, eh?
Go on, please! I'm begging you! Look, I want to help, but this is all a little sudden.
What's going on, Adelle?
This kid here says he has a job for us. Aye, that's right. I want you to go and fetch me some honeycaps. They're mushrooms, and they're amazing. And I want to let my wee sister taste them. There were these two travellers who told me where they grow, but one of them got really mad when I mentioned going myself. You should have seen it. It is no place for a small child. Stay away, she said. She was so scary. But I have to let my sister try them. Which is why I need you to go and fetch them for me.
Something tells me that you'll just go yourself if we don't. Fine. We'll help you.
Thanks! Where did they say they grew again? Oh, aye, Miasma Woods. It's off to the west there.
Cool your boots, Selena. Where are we off to in such a hurry?
Miasma Woods, of course.
We ain't got no business back there, have we? Wait, you going for the kids' sake?
You and I both know how fond monsters are of honeycaps. And we both know how determined the boy was to procure some for his sister. We cannot risk him taking it upon himself to go there.
No way would he go walk about in the forest after the way you spoke to him. You scared the pants off the poor mite.
Still, we cannot risk it. We should never have told him that they grew there in the first place.
Hey, wait up!
Accepted. Yeah, I guess this is our excuse to go to one of the dungeons we didn't go to yet. It wasn't required by the story.
Smell that.
Smell what?
You're joking, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I've not come across that sweet, sweet aroma for a good old while. Excuse me, pal. You've got some Mandarin tea in, aye?
You've a keen nose on you, eh? A connoisseur, are we?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I know my Mandarin tea at least. Used to drink buckets of the stuff.
That would explain it then. Aye, it's a flavour that's hard to forget, that's for sure. I'd offer you some, but we've just this minute sold out, I'm afraid.
What? You're kidding me. Talk about getting a fellow's hopes up. So, what I can smell is my chances of having a cup wafting out of the door. Oh, well, that's just perfect.
Sorry, I really am. Tell you what, if I ever get some more in, I'll set you a bag aside. How about that?
That's nice of you and all, but I'm a travelling man. I'll probably be long gone by then. Typical. It's all I can think of now. But honestly, you've got to try it. There's a reason they call it the tea lover's tea of teas.
Wow. That does sound pretty special.
So special that after I introduced it to my family, they started having it made by special appointment, no less.
Wait, I thought I recognized you. You're a Leslie, eh? No wonder you know your tea. Your lot used to be my best customers.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe you can have a dig around in the stockroom and see what you can find for old time's sake.
I'd love to help you, laddie. But I really have run out. And the only way to get more is to hunt down a lairad or two. The problem with that being that you don't see so many of them round our way these days. To be honest, it was a bit of a miracle that I managed to get my hands on that last batch.
Yeah, what a pickle, eh? Well, looks like there's only one thing for it.
You're planning on hunting some of these things down yourself?
Of course I am. How else are we supposed to get our hands on these tea leaves?
Wait, we?
Aye. Or were you planning on making me do it on my own? Look, you'll thank me when you've tried this tea, I promise you. It's going to blow your tiny little mind. Or my name's not Elvis, Baron of Beverages.
Aye, and I'll pay you a pretty penny for any you can't use as well.
You've got yourself a deal, my friend. Alrighty, a hunting we will go.
Okay, now we need to hunt down down those tree monsters, I think. Alright, these trees are supposed to be hard to find, but they look pinkish purplish. I don't see it. Shoot. And there's also that mushroom mini-boss I have to worry about, too. Don't want to fight it yet. Oh, I found it!
What's the plan?
You are about to witness my true power. Another foe vanquished. Our quest must go on.
One Mandarin tea.
Sorry, don't take it personally. Hardly worth the bother.
Folie! Look at this great pile of leaves we've gathered.
Nobody's gonna be running short of your favorite tea now, huh?
Aye, and I couldn't have done it without you. I owe you big time for this one, old pal. Now, prepare yourself for a cuppa that'll change your life. Well, let's go and offload the surplus first, eh? Business before pleasure. Here you go, as promised.
Crikey, I didn't expect you to bring me this much.
Never underestimate the power of a good cup of tea to light a fire under a fellow.
All right, let's get you paid up, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you.
And speaking of pleasure, I reckon it's time we got a cup of this nectar down us, don't you? Hooey! That's the stuff. I could drink a bathful and still come back for more. And yourself? Bet you've never tasted anything like it, eh?
It's good. Has a certain something. I can see how you get to like it so much.
And get to like it I did. Lady Emma and I used to have a cup every afternoon. There was something about it. No matter how many times she'd told me off during the day, she'd always be nice to me at tea time. Aye, she taught me a lot. Made me the man I am today. But the first lesson I ever learned from her was how to brew a proper pot of this stuff. What you're tasting there, that's Lady Emma in a cup. I started brewing it at home and pretty soon the whole family was hooked. That's how come we started ordering it in specially. But learning to make it was no mean feat. There's a lot to it, and I was no more patient back then than I am now. She stuck with me though. Drilled it into me until I got it right at last. Best teacher a man could hope to have. I sometimes think I should have done more to thank her. Not much I can do about it now though.
Hey, Elvis. You ever wish you could go back? Maybe if you could do it all again, you'd listen more. Try harder.
Nah. I'd be just as bad as I was the first time round, I'm sure. Some things run too deep. And besides, that angry face of hers was an absolute peach. I'd never have got to see it if I'd been a goody two-shoes. Anyway, that's enough nostalgia for one day. Sorry to bore you.
Oh, it wasn't boring at all. I'd like to hear more sometime. Maybe over a cup of this delicious tea.
Aye, I'd like that.
We completed. Finally. Sweating the details. So you're particular about your tea, huh, Elvis? Nope. That's just one of the things I'm particular about, heh. Yep, Mr. Don't Sweat the Details here. He sweats them plenty when it comes to how stuff tastes. As should anybody who enjoys the finer things in life. Only the most sophisticated flavors can truly soothe the soul. Indeed, although such obsessions can be taken to excess, of course. But if says you, wine's a good example. You need to know your vintages, your grapes, your producers. There's all sorts of factors to consider when picking a bottle. Fail to sweat the details there and you're in for a whole world of trouble. But what about your tavern selection? I don't see you sweating many details there. Shows what you know. With taverns, it's all about the atmosphere. It's not just a place to get a drink, it's a place to escape the stresses and strains of the world. To celebrate life in all its messy glory. So you'd best believe I'm sweating plenty of details when I pick one. And it takes an expert to spot a winner, I can promise you that. He's totally right. If the atmosphere is wrong, everything's wrong. Aye, and only then do you worry about what you're drinking. You want something that'll get you steadily but reliably merry, nothing too fiery. Hey, the fiery stuff is what gets you reliably merry. Why not cut straight to the chase? Because, my dear girl, that would be vulgar in the extreme. A gentleman takes these things gradually. Oh, and there I was thinking they were in agreement for once. So they're sweating the details about which details to sweat now. I can't keep up.
of luck next time, kiddies. You need a bit more practice.
What do you think you're doing? You should never aim a spell at someone, even as a joke. Never!
We... Sorry.
Lighten up, Gloria. We were only having a wee bit of fun.
That may well be, but... Look, I apologise for reacting quite so strongly, but
It's fine. You just surprised us is all, right? Aye. We don't mind, because we think you're really pretty.
I beg your pardon?
I know. I saw a really nice flower outside town. I'll go and get it to say sorry. Wait there.
Yeah, you? Even the wee kiddies are falling over themselves to please the entrancing Princess Gloria.
Do you have to make fun of me so mercilessly?
What? Entrancing?
It means I'm... Never mind. She's been gone rather a while, don't you think?
She's probably just got distracted along the way.
No. I have a bad feeling about this. We need to go after her.
Look!
A shoe. A very small shoe. What if it belongs to that poor girl?
And here, drag marks. Do you think she...
Please, I don't even want to think about it. Come on, there isn't a moment to lose.
Look! In his mouth!
How could you? You'll pay for this. Come, let us fight!
I'm up, huh?
Okay, magnifying glass.
Guess
it's my turn.
Okay, defender of the people.
Prepare to meet your maker!
Weak to lightning.
A song? Here goes. Very well. Here goes.
I'll take the big deal. Hey!
Just spam Fundaga and hope they don't counter with something that works around counter savvy. Bug Slayer.
Hey, you okay? I'll take it.
Check this out.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
So they do counter.
We took care of the monster, but...
No, yeah, not that mattered because I had that both the tank and the counter savvy ability.
Yes.
We actually failed to save a child. Damn. Never mind. They weren't really gonna do it this time.
Listen.
This ain't Tales of Zestiria.
You're alright? Oh, thank goodness.
But... honestly, what were you thinking? Coming somewhere so dangerous all on your own?
It was so scary.
Now, don't cry. It's all right. I'm just glad you're safe. That's all.
There you are. Where have you been?
I know I may have snapped at you both, but it's because I was worried about you.
It's okay.
I scared you, didn't I?
I'm not so sure that's what's upsetting her, you know.
I'm sorry.
I didn't find that flower for you.
Oh, don't be silly. It's the thought that counts. And you're back home safe and sound. That's the most important thing.
Miss Princess, would you like to come and play with us sometime? I want to talk to you some more. Hey, I want to talk to her too. I want to talk to her more than you. So will you come and play with us? Aye, please come and play with us.
Gosh, well,
See, they knew you told them off for a good reason. They wouldn't have asked you to play if they didn't know, would they?
You're right, I suppose.
Doesn't hurt that they go moony every time you so much as open your mouth, of course.
I thought I asked you to stop that.
Quest completed. Playful days. I remember picking flowers myself when I was young. I used to like to weave them into crowns. Kids in my village used to do the same thing. Of course, I was only allowed to play with the Arab princesses or my ladies-in-waiting. How I long to be free, like the local children. So I have fond memories of all the games we used to play. We used to pick flowers back in Magmel too. We'd pull the heads off and suck out the nectar. It was so delicious. And I guess there are a few ways to play with flowers. Do you know everyone has a different taste? We used to get carried away. The grown-ups had to force us to stop. I was never much of one for flowers, but I loved playing at being a knight. Okay, I didn't have feel heroic, waving my wooden sword around. What kind of games do they play where you're from? I guess we played Sailors and Pirates quite a bit. Sailors and Pirates? Yeah, all the kids would split into two teams, the Sailors and the Pirates, and then we'd chase each other around. If a sailor caught a pirate, they'd put them in prison, which was usually just a square drawn in the sand. And the pirates could only get out of prison if a teammate came to rescue them. It was a risky move, but super cool if you could pull it off. Hey, you were a big fan, I take it. Well, consider me schooling kids' pursuits of the wider world. My, where are we to do? Okay, we have to defeat the Mushushu, but I already beat it once before.
Alright then.
Okay, just these guys again.
Nothing to worry about.
Meet your maker. My might knows.
Alright, just gonna buff my attack. I'm pretty sure I could kill it with just one combo from Seth now. Easy. It's a miracle. A hero has finally come and rid us of the hideous serpent. You know it just respawns, right? Now the oasis can once more serve as a refuge from the pitiless sun. I thank you on behalf of all who dwell in the desert. Okay, I heard there's poison environmental hazards inside this next dungeon. So I'm just gonna have Dungeon Master equipped. I don't know if I need it on everyone though. Tent obtained. $3,410 PG. Nasty surprise! Eisenhut obtained. Heavy axe. Beast flesh. Okay, where to go next? Huh?
Whoever told the kid not to come here by himself wasn't wrong.
Yeah, better us than him for sure. So, shall we split up and go look for these mushrooms?
Look, Selena, do we really have to do this? I mean, the kid didn't ask us for help or anything, and he sure as heck isn't paying us. Have you forgotten that we don't have 2 gold coins to rub together? And since when did we work for free anyhow?
You saw how desperate the poor boy was to find the mushrooms for his sister. You saw the tears in his eyes. How could you possibly not want to help him?
All right, I get it.
Good. Now, less talk, more action.
Action, eh? What dirty work have you got for me this time?
You think I need you? You wildly overestimate yourself.
Oh, do you ever give a straight answer to anything?
I could ask you the same question.
Fine.
But only for the child's sake.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Mini Ethers. Aka Ito Odoshi. Remedy obtained. Courage ring. Nasty surprise. Oak staff.
The mushrooms at last.
Yeah, awesome. Just hurry up, will ya? This place is crawling with monsters.
Yes, yes. Just keep watch, please.
On it. Huh? What the flaming heck is that thing? Well, whatever it is, it's messing with the wrong bloke. Bring it, Drongo!
There. That should be.
Look out!
Dag!
I'll be right. Did you get your precious mushrooms?
Yes. I believe I have enough.
Sweet. Then let's get the hell out of here!
Wait,
Oh no, she dropped it!
We appear to have made an enemy.
Yeah. Guess there's only one thing for it. Let's stay focused.
Here I go.
Alright, this boss is paralysis infliction, so I absolutely need to use the Berserker's immunity passive.
Right, let's see.
You are about to witness my true power.
Here goes. I hope my voice holds.
Let me at him.
Defend everyone.
I'll sit this one out.
Seems to inflict. Oh no, they buffed our defenses.
Prepare to meet your maker.
A song? Very well.
Right, let's see. Best buckle down.
You are about to witness my true power.
Unshakable will. That is how I'm gonna get through this. Looks okay, so the butterfly looking one seems to be the most vulnerable. Papilloid. So I'm gonna want to use Bug Slayer on the Papilloid. I hope they don't have any revive techniques. Wow, I actually survived everything. Damn.
I hope my voice holds. Very well.
Wait to take a step back.
Oh,
man, get it! Okay, I'll take the hit.
Prepare to meet your maker!
I hope my voice holds.
Wait, did it cure us? What the heck? What's going on? Did it supposed to zombify us or something? I hope it doesn't counter fire with anything nasty.
Reduce my enemies to ashes! Primordial forces! Reduce my enemies to ashes!
Alright, Killer Strike. Was that counter to fire specifically?
You are about to witness.
Yep, you're nice and isolated for us. But you're only weak to axes. That's a little inconvenient.
A song? Very well.
Hey, Adam! Okay.
Hold on, before I do that, I need to... Can I swap you out? Heavy axe, I still have enough weight room for this.
I'm going all in!
Okay, spam Neo cross slash and I should be able to end this.
See how you like this for size!
I am
There.
feel like a warrior.
Look, over there.
Are those the mushrooms the kid was talking about?
Yes, and someone appears to have picked them for us. But why would they leave them here?
No idea. Still, makes our lives easier.
Sure does. Let's grab them and get out of here before we upset any more big, ugly monsters.
Honeycap mushrooms.
Here you go. These weren't easy to get hold of. Oh, this is great! Thanks so much! I can't wait to see my wee sister's face when she tastes them for the first time.
You're more than welcome. I hope she enjoys them.
Oh, she will. Don't worry.
Well, looks like the kid got his mushrooms.
Yes, wonderful.
What's the matter? What have you gone all sulky for?
I am not sulking. I am perfectly fine.
Look, it was my fault he dropped the mushrooms, and I'm sorry. But the kid got his hands on them in the end, and he didn't get mauled by monsters either. All's well that ends well, right?
I suppose so.
Hey, listen, the way you went to all that trouble for the little one, not many people would have done that. You've got a good heart, kiddo.
Enough of your nonsense, Dag. We have places to be.
Hey, wait up!
Quest completed. Culinary pursuits. Why can't I stop thinking about them? The mushrooms? Oh, it's no good. It just keeps going round and round. What is it, Elvis? Ever since that wee lad mentioned honeycaps, I've been absolutely desperate to try some. They're meant to be they're meant to die for. And right now, I probably would die for a taste of one. Well, I guess your best years are behind you. Might as well go out with a bang. Yeah, laugh it up, you. As if I don't feel old enough already. I guess I would be pretty sad to die without tasting something that everybody said was amazing. Yeah, if they're really that delicious, I'm sure I wouldn't mind trying some. You'll be needing a few. There's meant to be at least 10 different ways of cooking them. And each one brings out the flavor in a totally different, unique way. Ah, my mouth's watering just at the thought of it. Yeah, stop it, will you? You're making me hungry too. Same here. Hearing you talk about them's got my stomach growling. Perhaps we should keep an eye out for a restaurant that specializes in mushroom dishes. Ah, don't give us a polite princess act. You're even more desperate to try them than we are. Yeah, and why not? Life's short. Best enjoy it while we can. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Bravely Default 2. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.